Welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings. For this reading, the topic is going to be the pros and cons of this love connection. You guys picked this one, you voted for it on the, what is it called? The news feed, whatever. The news feed of YouTube. Community, there we go. You guys voted for it. So this is going to be the pros and cons of your love connection. Obviously thinking of your person, your connection. I also pulled guidance cards as well to kind of maybe help with this. But yeah, so I did 3 different piles, starting from the far left. This is pile 1, the middle is 2, and then the right is the 3rd. I will post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. It would be cool if you gave a like. Definitely subscribe and stay with me. And yeah, enjoy the video, guys. Pile 1. First, we're going to get into the oracle cards I pulled. For this connection, it's very strange, but makes sense in a way. We have community and angel of strength. So this tells me that maybe you met this person out and about. Maybe you and them are well known in the community, if that makes sense. Or, you know, it also talks about, and mind you, this is the energy. It also talks about maybe going out a lot. Maybe you and this person, this is how the energy would be. But as well as needing to stand strong. And it could also be with the line, maybe feeling the need to be on guard. But yeah, for some reason we do have community as an energy, and we have angel of strength. Obviously it'll mean different things for different people. So we have release your ex. For some of you, this probably is actually this person. For others, maybe you are still dealing with an ex, and it's probably, and maybe it's not related to this person at all. I feel as though most of you are actively trying already, clearing that energy, because we also have Rhiannon. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Rhiannon is here because she's here to let you know that your dreams will manifest if you definitely believe, because you are very powerful. And as well as making a clear decision, because again, you can have whatever it is you want, but you should, make a decision. And again, release your ex could obviously mean a couple of things. It could mean you need to release your ex, or maybe during the connection someone needed to, or yeah. But okay, so we'll do the pros first and then the cons. Yeah. So let's see the pros. Wow. So we have the Star card. It kind of reminds me of Rhiannon as well. So one of the pros of this of this love connection is, I feel for both of you, it could be very wish fulfilling. Obviously, especially for you, it could feel very spiritual, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's kind of like the star talks about a wish being granted, and that's obviously a big pro. Ace of Coins. I feel as though this is a pro because there's opportunity for this relationship. I feel as though it could be a relationship founded on a more grounded opportunity, but an opportunity nonetheless. Wow. And then 9 of coins. Another pro of this relationship is when I think of the 9 of coins, I'm currently thinking of the traditional rider waite. So I'm thinking of the lovely lady. She's very feminine, and I feel as though maybe one of the pros is, you know, maybe they spoiled you a lot. It could be money as well. Like maybe they really liked spoiling you. But I feel as though 9 of coins is more of like feeling content and feeling optimistic as well. So those are some really good pros, actually. It's really good earth energy as well. You two might be very like practical and grounded. Let's see the cons. The moon. So with the moon, I kind of get maybe there's still some things that you don't know about them. Maybe there are things that they keep from you. And obviously this is a con, because it's not good to withhold information from someone, especially if it seems as though this card's coming up because maybe it's some information that you should know, that you don't know, that sort of thing. It also talks about maybe someone coming off as sneaky. So maybe one of the cons is that you feel as though not being able to trust. Oh my god, that's funny. I feel as though this is funny because it's coming up as a con, but you guys love each other so much to the point where it's like it could be technically a bad thing, because you know sometimes we get because sometimes you get blinded by it, so sometimes it's not good to be all in. And then 7 of coins, so this isn't really that bad either. The 7 of coins talks about maybe there wasn't enough patience, or maybe it still needs to be worked on, because the 7 of coins for a con, I would and again, it's really earthy energy, but yeah, as a con, I would see this as still needing to work together. So you and them still needing to work together to improve the relationship, and that could be one of the cons. Maybe you guys are still not fully there yet. But yeah, guys, so hopefully that resonated. If it did, give a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. So before we get into the pros and the cons, I will first briefly talk about these oracle cards. So for the overall energy, which I really like, but for the overall energy of this love connection is appreciation. I do feel at the end of the day there is a mutual appreciation between the two of you. Separation, this tells me that you are most likely separated or on the brink of separation with this person, because notice how it does say time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so it could be something that's coming. And then for the goddess guidance, we have Ain with leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. This tells me that this goddess in particular is letting you know that your dreams will come true. As corny as that sounds, I feel as though it's okay to take a risk, and it's okay to follow your heart in this, because this is a sign, I guess you could say. But yeah, so for some of you, again, there could be the separation right now, or there will be that sort of thing. So let's see the pros. Hanged Man. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so with the Hanged Man, I feel as though one of the meanings I do know is seeing things from someone else's perspective. I feel as though that's usually what the actually, and I don't mean to say that, I actually say the Hanged Man more means like taking a pause, but in this case, this just means that you guys were both able to kind of see from each other's perspective at times, and obviously that eases a lot of the tension, if there is any, you know what I'm saying? So that can be seen as a pro, seeing things from one another's perspective. Six of Cups. Six of Cups usually talks about like memories. Maybe you two have a lot of really good memories together with the Six of Cups. Let me see if we can get anything else. Yeah, I feel as though you both feel this like mutual feeling of nostalgia. Again, you guys have really good memories together. And another pro is that, you know, you two as well maybe have come a long way. You know what I'm saying? With the Nine of Wands, it's about almost kind of being at the end. So this obviously can be seen as a pro too. Yeah, I feel as though you guys, like, yeah, it's about like success, having success after, you know, setbacks. It's about having stamina. So again, it's about being able to, you know, come this far, essentially. But yeah, and it's also about a healing cycle. Now let's see the cons. Okay, so, with the Temperance being a con, what this tells me is that maybe things were not balanced, or if you know things were not balanced, then this isn't for you, this other part, but for some of you, this is for you. Or possibly maybe things were too balanced to the point where it was boring. And you'll know what I mean, if that relates. But yeah, it's definitely one of the two for that being a con. Five of Cups. Maybe there was a lot of tears spilt over this relationship. Maybe again during the relationship as well, because I noticed too, like, the eye looks a little red, irritated. I don't think it's supposed to even like be like that, but it's about shedding tears. So yeah, I feel, you know, that's not always great. And sometimes the masculine would come off too assertive, to the point where he could have been verbally abusive or abusive in general, but it's about a very domineering kind of man. So and obviously this is a con, so this is not a good personality aspect, I guess you could say, from that person. But yeah, guys, so that was the pros and cons of this love connection. Just know that you do have leap of faith, so, you know, be willing to take risks, and yeah, just don't be afraid, guys, and put your heart's true desire into action. All right, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Pros and the cons of this love connection. Before we get into that, I did pull a few oracle cards that we will look at. So for the main energy for this connection, pile 3, we have Journey. This connection was meant to happen because it was a part of both of your journey. And obviously it was a big impact, and again, that's why it was meant to be there. I feel as though too, it's kind of like when you think of maybe someone saying like, yeah, the relationship's been a journey, you know what I'm saying? We also have let go of control issues. So your angels are letting you know it's best to let this situation unfold naturally, as well as maybe there were some control issues within the love connection, but more than likely it's if you're trying to control this situation in particular, just let it unfold naturally. And then, you know, it's definitely emphasized with the goddess here because we have Sage, which is quiet time. Quite literally, it means, you know, resting and quieting your mind. Meditate, contemplate, but definitely like quieting down again, and especially when it has to do with your mind, because your mind could be going a mile a minute without you even noticing. So let's see the pros of this connection. Wow, 10 of coins. All right, so one of the pros was I feel as though you both felt as though you could like this could be something that would make a great foundation. And maybe one of the pros was, again, you saw a forever, like maybe you actually saw a family with this person, and again, maybe them too, because this is coming up as the pros. So I feel you both felt as though, you know, this was like something that was meant to last. Another one of the pros is that, wow, we have the World. So another one of the pros is that maybe you both felt on top of the world. Maybe you both like traveling with each other, and this was such a good, you know, pro, obviously. As well as the world means good luck. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you just felt like lucky. You both felt lucky, like happy. High Priestess. Wow. Another one of the pros is that it could have heightened your intuition as well. High Priestess. What are the pros? Also, it talks about, you know what, let me see what I can get in here, because I'm curious now. Where is the major arcana in this effing deck? Oh, probably at the back. Alright, so yeah, you know, I feel as though this is okay. Yeah, so for the pro, whoever this is, the feminine energy, again, it's enlightened your abilities somehow. That's all I really could get from the High Priestess card. Even when I looked in the book, it was like obviously the same feelings I'm getting. So we'll leave that at that, and we'll see the cons now. King of Coins. Maybe this male was more concerned about money or making money or that sort of thing. I feel as though very much is one of the cons about this is you know, when the King of Coins shows up as a con, this tells me that this person could be very greedy or selfish. Again, that's the male. Damn. For a con being the fool. Oh, I get it. Okay. So another con maybe was jumping into things too quickly. It's funny because I wasn't even going to say that, but once I looked at the dog, I rethought my statement. But yeah, it's about, I feel as though one of the cons was maybe jumping in too quickly without maybe you didn't listen to what your heart was telling you. I mean, not your heart, what your intuition was like telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously your heart's telling you something else. You got, okay, Two of Wands, you did not know where this relationship was going. And this was a big con, is that you both maybe did not know where this relationship was headed. Because, and it could have been maybe because you both had different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? So that could have been one of the big issues. That like came right out of my mouth. I knew right away what that meant. But yeah, isn't that so interesting? Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. So it was a powerful reading. Okay guys, so that was pile 3. I hope that resonated. If it did, give a like, definitely subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.